Hey, what do you get when you mix cute girls and games? Find out on this episode of the Otaku Gen X Show. Hello and welcome to today's show. My name is Theragwin, the Otaku Gen Xer. On today's show, we are celebrating 100 subscribers. Woo! And with that, stay tuned to the very end of the show, where we will give you some instructions on how you can win some awesome otaku loot. But first, we're gonna get into today's topic for the Otaku Gen X Show. And what is that? It is kawaii girls. What? That means cute, but we'll go over more of that type of stuff. Kawaii, moe, lolly, trap, begins with a G, I can't pronounce it. But anyway, check that video out on Wednesday this week, where we go over what things mean in the otaku culture and where it came from in Japan and how we've adapted it to our Western culture. But again, we're getting back to today's Otaku Gen X Show. In today's episode, I have selected 5 anime where you have cute girls playing games or working on games dealing with the video game industry. What is more otaku than that? So, sit back and enjoy as we step into my office and discuss these anime. Now, I want to stress that these 5 anime aren't in any particular order. They're just 5 that I really like. So the first one on our list is from the Sword Art Online franchise. No surprise there, but it's not written by the main author. This franchise is called Sword Art Online Gale Online Alternative. Say that 25 times fast. Anyway, so it's in the world of Sword Art Online, but it follows completely different characters. It follows pretty much an all-female cast with the exception of a couple of male characters that are kind of interesting. It follows this girl named Karen, and Karen is tall. I'm talking tall, very tall for Japanese standards, and she has self-identity issues, and she just wants people to accept her, and that's very relatable, don't you think? So she wants to be the kawaii, cute little girl, and so her friend says, hey, you can get into playing virtual reality MMO games, and just keep on trying. So I forget, but I think it's something like over 1,000 games she spawned into, and she had yet to become a short, cute girl. Until she got into Gale Online, that is. And then, she's tiny, she's short, and she decides to dress herself up in all pink. She's like the little Energizer bunny. She is so adorable, and she names her character Len. So in Gale Online, Karen's name is Len. Then later on, you get Fuka, her best friend, to come in, and she plays another short, cute little blonde girl, and oh my goodness, those two just tear it up in the competition. Oh, it is so flippin' funny, so good, lots of great action like you would expect from Sword Art Online. Top par animation. It's licensed by Aniplex of America. You can find it on plenty of streaming services. You just gotta look. I think it's on Crunchyroll and on Hulu, and it might even be on Funimation, and it's on Netflix. You just gotta look, and it's definitely worth watching Gun Gale Online Alternative, or Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online, or big mouthful of words. Just look for the cute little pink bunny rabbit. Okay. Moving on to our next one. Hyper Dimension Neptunia, the animation. What if Sega had still stayed in the console wars, and you follow the CPU candidates? They have CPU power. They can turn into goddesses, and the goddesses, you have goddess Blackheart and Whiteheart and Purple Heart and Green Heart, and you got a ton of them. But it's pretty much Neptune, Nepgear, Uni, Vert, Blonde, Ram, Noir. Oh my goodness. It is so meta, so fourth wall breaking. Neptune's always pulling great gags and jokes. Again, Hyper Dimension Neptunia, it's lots of fun. It's got plenty of cute girls. And they even explore the whole what is the cute girl genre in some of the episodes, which will tie in greatly again into this week's Say What? My series where I cover things from Japan and what they mean in the otaku weeb culture and how they've moved over here into the West. Okay, on to our third anime. And this one is a Funimation licensed one, but you can watch it also on Hulu. It's called Bofurri, or the long title is I Don't Want to Get Hurt, So I'll Max Out My Defense. So the girl, who she called her character Maple, makes this cute little lolly tank where she doesn't take any damage because everything's in defense and it doesn't hurt her. And so she kind of likes that. Her friend joins up, and her friend names her character Sally, and Sally's a rogue. Two of them together are like unstoppable, and then they form a guild with some of the other characters they meet. They got this other tank named Chrome. He's pretty cool and badass. Kanade, he's the trap. What's a trap? Again, find out on Wednesday. But he does magic stuff. He's kind of cool, and he's kind of likes to solve the puzzles. And then you have Kazame, and she is the typical Japanese sword warrior maiden in the nice kimono with the katana. And then there's Iz. She's a crafter and a gatherer, and so she kind of keeps them equipped. And then you have my next two favorite, Mei and Yui, Bofurri. It is so good. It's one that I, recommend as a gateway anime. Get into anime. Show this one to your friends. It knows it's silly, and that's what makes it so good. All right. So our fourth anime for today is called New Game. Now, New Game is not about cute girls playing a game like all our previous ones have been. It's about an all-girl gaming company producing cute games. And I guess they kind of place, some of the games as they're producing it. It follows Aoba. I do not know how to pronounce her name. Don't hold that against me. But she wants to be a graphic designer, character designer, 3D modeling, and that type of stuff. And she gets hired into the gaming firm. She's got her cute little business suit. She's just adorable. She meets the cast of characters. You got her senpai. Her name is Hifumi or something like that. She's a cute little pet hedgehog, so adorable. Ko, the lead designer, who's a slob, and she's the one that gives us a little bit of fan service, but that's okay. Yumiko, that's in charge of debugging, and there's just a cast of wonderful characters, all with these quirky traits, and they're making a game, and there's 2 seasons of this. It's licensed by Crunchyroll, so I think it's only on Crunchyroll, But if you're interested in Japanese game design, and even some typical American game design, this is one for you to watch. Again, it's called New Game, or New Game exclamation point for Season 2. Give it a try. So that brings us to our 5th and final anime. Not the best, not the worst, because so far there is only 2 episodes out as of seeing this video, probably. No, actually, let me see. No, there's 1 episode. 1 episode out. Not 2. 1. 1 episode out. It's called Kumakuma Bear. And Kuma is the word for bear in my understanding in Japanese. It follows the bloody bear, Yuna, in this VR MMO, where she's got these cute little bear puppets on her hands. It's so awesome. And she summons them, and one is Hugging Bear, and the other one is Dancing Bear or something like that. Swaying Bear, I think, yeah. And she rides them around, and she completes some quests, and she does magic, and the first episode was so awesome. I know why I said there were 2, because there's a short YouTube clip of her taking a nap, and later on the rest of the female cast that will join her joins her for her nap. I cannot wait to watch episode 2. Again, this Kuma Bear, and Bear Kuma is the name of the YouTube video. So again, Kuma Bear. It's licensed by Funimation, so right now you can only watch it on Funimation. They might be allowing Hulu to stream it as well in a couple of weeks, so you'll want to keep your eye on that if you're a Hulu subscriber. It's also, again, our 100 subscriber celebration video. Yay! So, here's the deal. Follow the instructions in the description below, and let's get this contest going. I want it to be better than our last one where only 1 person entered, and that's why we did the flip of the coin, and it was decided to roll the prizes into this contest. So again, it's going to be going for 2 weeks, October 12th through the 25th? In the description, it will say the times. So just pay attention to the description, because, I'm a little goofy at times, especially since I've been in this VR headset for close to, like, an hour and a half filming. But I do it for you guys. So, remember, I'm Theragwin, the Otaku Gen Xer. Be yourself in virtual reality, and definitely in real life. Later, guys.